Hello friends, welcome back to this playthrough of Symphony of War. Last time we were here, we died, and we're now playing the game as the Hand of Xanatus, a flying dragon. We also have a unit of assassin guys and a dark mage, a unit of dragons and a dark mage, another unit of assassin guys and a dark mage. We have Casimir the Asshole's units over here. We've got just a ridiculously terrible group of resistance. We've seen this map. Here's Melmond. It used to go a little bit further to the west, but there's nothing over there now. Right now, we just have Stormrook to take care of. Our job is to seize Remorg and Stormrook. Defeat is if we die in battle. The new we, the evil we. We have 21 turns to do this in. That's probably plenty of time. Let's see what the Hand of Xanatus can do. We have max HP. We are a dragon. These things have about 100 HP, so it's probably not going to be fair. Look how not fair it is. We have We have other units too. It's also not fair. You can say the reason the cultists won the war is because they could do this. I wouldn't blame you if you said that. Our allies are actually going to go do stuff. And the enemy is going to get got. There's really nothing for us to do other than take the things we're supposed to take. Other than that, it's just trolling around as the bad guy. We can also seize buildings because, you know, why wouldn't we? Rawr, the bad guys are coming, rawr. This map is a kind of silly throwaway. For Act 2, a lot of the early maps are going to be different than what we've been doing. I think it's cool that we, playing the bad guys, stay as the red units. On the map. We are still the blue units when we're attacking. Seize your fort. We still do get the faction XP, as if we were the same army. Totally not the same army, by the way. In case you were wondering. This army's tech tree is fully kitted out. Hey, that guy got an attack in. It's no fair. And our allies with guns are going to kill the guys with bows. Totally cool with them killing all of Casimir's guys. I feel like the army of Xanatos doesn't really care. Well, that wasn't cool. Playing the evil guys is kind of fun. Especially when Casimir's ding-dongs come down and shoot everything for us. Once again, don't really care if Casimir's guys die. Letting his units die while we seize the towns and stuff. Although his guys are pretty much not going to die at this point. Turns out having your firearms tree fully completed is pretty good. Everything turns red. You'll also notice the suspiciously missing town that was down here. I think it was a little bit farther over this way. I don't think Randolph's going to be killing much of anything. Forced to surrender, but they can't capture the map because they're green units. Let's make sure that's the last thing we have to do. It is. I'm not sure it's possible for the Hand of Xanatos to die even if we stood in the middle of enemy units and did nothing the entire time. 10 faction XP. Yeah, stuff's pretty crazy and awful. Yep, they are setting fire to the church. And all of the churches. Don Lemon this shit up in here. Anyway, that's chapter 13. Casimir has leveled up. Diana still lives. And leads the new army. Followers of Xanatus have the highest roles in the Imperial government. Burning the churches, killing those who believe in Donar, the god of this world. And we now have a prison to break through. And our team deployment for now is pretty much going to be obvious. It's going to be the 7 actual good units we have left. And then whichever of these we choose to use at any time. We should really fix this unit into one that makes any sort of sense. However, we don't currently have the ability to do that. Our mission info. Open all the treasures. We have 9 turns. Diana cannot die. To win, Diana must get here.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
A paladin never surrenders.
These are shadows, so light infantry can ambush.
School is in session.
So Barnabas is going to hang out over here.
I love this part. How can I help, my lord? We will always find a way.
I can do this.
Zephyr, I don't even know what to do with you. These enemies are going to be a bit weaker because the game expects us to be the game expects us to be in a much worse place than we are. Just put it that way.
thirsty here. I ain't got all day.
We want Stefan to get kills, but
Oh, sorry. Did you need something? Stay strong, everyone.
we don't want Stefan getting murdered.
I must not fail.
We want things attacking Diana, too. Barnabas, why? There we go. Stuff's hitting Diana. We're not overly worried about too much at this point. Forcing surrenders is the best thing we can do. Stuff's not worth a significant amount of XP. As I said, these things are a bit they're a bit underleveled compared to what we've been doing, just because the game assumes that, you know, maybe losing potentially half your usable army and having units of like 5 or 6 units of 4 or 5 people in it would be a bad thing for you. So it is a bit toned down for now. It'll ramp up again. Especially on hard modes, it ramps up.
Bet you didn't see this one coming. Time to end this.
That's why Diana doing Diana things and Stefan getting kills for gold is good.
You got a plan?
It's just the little things you can do to help yourself out.
I must
580 gold, ooh. That's so much. And as usual with Stefan, if stuff attacks him, some of his very lightly equipped people are going to die.
My friends are counting on me.
He wants to have tank units in the way when he finishes attacking.
I love
It's
this.
his biggest weakness.
How can I help, my lord? School is in session.
Where am I needed?
Also, we lost 2 healer units because Sybil got ganked from us. Let's just force surrenders. Ugh, gun units are the worst. Diana is almost to the point where she can tank everything at all times forever. She is not quite there yet.
A paladin never surrenders.
thirsty here. Master Sergeant, awaiting orders.
I can do this.
He will always find a way.
Guns still do a lot of damage to heavily armored people in the front row. Thankfully, these are the chapters where we see the most of that. How many turns do I have left? 3 turns.
Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
Is this not Shadow? Are we not ambushing in here? One day I'm gonna learn the rules for ambushing. I keep saying that. I promise it's true. I don't really promise it's true.
Donar be with us.
People who aren't Diana are gonna have to do things for a couple turns.
Repent before the righteous. Where am I needed?
Aggressive. There's nothing left to do damage to us. We have to win on turn 9. Okay, we have to get all of the treasures. We got 2 left. That should be easy enough.
Everyone. You got a plan?
A treasure. A gold arena token. When we get back to doing the arena token's always nice. And a free
A
sunstone.
paladin never surrenders.
And that should be the last treasure. It is.
Donar be with us.
Let's go to the basement. Well, the dungeon. $10 for neutralizing, or 10 stars for opening all the treasures, 51 stars for Diana being Diana, and 75 for winning. All the stars we can get as fast as we can get them is what we want. Creep fucking kids. Creepy fucking adults. Okay, that was chapter 13 and 14. We liberated the children at the Westerfield Detention Center. However, reinforcements have arrived, and we have to get the heck out of there. Our goal is to get across the river and blow up the bridge. While we're doing that, there's stuff in the desert. Like people, and treasure chests, and an obsidian mine. And inside of here, there's terrible units. Warlord Tater can run around in the desert, and that's what we'd like. Victoria to heal, and who even cares about the other units at this point? Okay. Here's how this is going to work. The kids need to get out. We need to kill stuff so the kids can get out.
Bet you didn't see this one coming. School is in session.
We want Barnabas to take point. We're going to have Abigail hang back. And XP grind. Do Abigail things at this gate right here. So nothing can follow us.
Time to end this.
Jules has one use here, and that's to do this, allowing Victoria to get this chest. And get out.
Repent before the righteous.
Our desert warrior friend is going to be moving along the desert while Barnabas moves forward. Diana's going to follow.
I love this.
Stefan's going to make sure there's no weird surprises. And then Vulcan's going to hang out in the back. And the kids are going to move forward. We need all the kids to survive. Well, we don't need all the kids to survive, but we would like all the kids to survive. As long as we do things in the correct, nice, and ordered way, the kids aren't in any danger whatsoever. Also not in any danger whatsoever is Team Abigail. Although something will attempt to make her have a bad day. That's not going to be for a little bit. While we would like things to surrender, which means Diana doing attacking things, what we want most is to make a safe place for the kids to get by. So as long as we can make sure that nothing that's still alive can reach anywhere the kids are going to walk, we'll be okay.
friends are counting on me.
One day we'll have a base screen again, and we can look at base screens. Yes. I also forgot that these run together this way, and that we don't get base screens. Thankfully, these maps are short. We're only about half an hour in, and this one's going to take maybe 5 more minutes. It's going to be watching a bunch of things suicide themselves into Barnabas and Diana and Abigail. Even though these things know they probably shouldn't, they cannot help but get themselves killed. Abs even got a surrender. That was cool. Do not engage the Black Knight. He will probably hurt our dragons. And there are... Oh goodness, come on. There are 3 dark mages here too. That are not fun.
I can do this.
Abigail is in no real danger. In case you were worried. Thanks, Barnabas. +1 turns after objectives.
Oh, so, did you need something?
A paladin never surrenders.
He will always find a way.
Okay, what we actually need to do is get all the children across, then destroy the bridge. We do not have to get all our people across. Our people are smart enough to know how to not get stuck on the other side of water.
I must not fail.
Sergeant, awaiting orders. Bet you didn't see this one coming. Stay strong, everyone.
Don't all be witness.
We do have to get Diana across. Everyone else can
I must have
just kind of chill.
Time to end this.
My friends are counting on me.
How can I help you? I ain't got all day.
Everybody out. Let's go.
I can do this.
Repent before the righteous.
You got a plan?
We're gonna wait till all the kids are officially on those squares.
Getting real thirsty.
It sounds weird. They should all be considered safe. They're not currently all considered safe.
I must not fail.
Now they are. Yeah, he's a dick.
Where am I needed?
But he can't cross bridges.
A paladin never surrenders.
Might not get S rank because I forgot to move her correctly. Yep, we're not going to get S rank because we were 2 squares short. That's unfortunate. Morale is at an all-time low. Breaking into the palace. Not sure we've ever tried to break into the capital of a world-spanning empire before. But YOLO! Okay, and with that, Chapter 15 comes to an end. And we currently have a town. Fighting a losing battle. With the cult of Xanatus everywhere. The key to the world's salvation lies at the peak of Mount Ptolemaea. There are no other options. The way is not an easy one. But here we are in the year 999 with our first shop, our first organized army screen. Note that we have no reserve units because only the units we picked came with us. Everyone else had to find their own way. That's why the game is a little bit easy on you in these chapters. This game loves giving us paladins to recruit. Yoink. 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 Starts getting unworth it. Yoink. Yoink. Nope. Yoink. Nope. We don't need this. Always good to have. Arcane Barrier is great. Dragon Slayer is good for those maps where you fight dragons. Free iron, essentially. Cheap enough parasite. Okay. We're gonna save, and then when I see you again, we'll do chapter 16. We have not unlocked another Legends chapter, mostly because we just have the one, and then its follow-up, which we couldn't do, and then Beatrix's story, and then the Queen of Dragons. Jules and Barnabas have a conversation. Here's what remains of our tech tree. 1 point, 2 points, well, 1, 1, 2, 3. That's 7 points in prerequisites, and then 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So you have 3 levels worth of levels to get through. What we'd like to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unfortunate. We're not going to be able to do any of these on our next level up. Really should probably have not picked up. We can't not pick up anything here. Probably should have not picked up Hex Mastery just yet, in order to make sure we could unlock Professionalism and then Grand Army. So we really need 2 levels. I think the next one's 825, maybe. It's about 1,000 stars to unlock these. And then this will be the last thing. Because we currently don't have siege cannons. See you then. Have a good one.